Okay, weekly update of high income ETFs versus the rental house, or actually rental house versus high income ETFs, however you want to say it. So quickly, we've been selling most of our rental properties. One of the rental properties we sold, we took the money and put it into a dedicated Robinhood account, trying to see if covered call ETFs using a little bit of margin will outperform how the house would have did. So this is an experiment and this is an update how things are going. This is episode 10.3. If you would be so kind to like and subscribe and do those cool things and everything. So this week and next week and the week after, these are estimates because I am on a cross country bike ride in Switzerland, France, Austria, and Germany, not in that order. But so I won't have my laptop. I'm making these videos based on estimates. And in the comment section, I'll post my equity if I get the chance when we're on the road. So I'm not carrying my laptop because I'm going to be riding a bike and carrying everything on a bicycle. If you follow my YouTube channel, you'll see a lot of travel videos. And that's what I do with my dividend income. I travel. What have we been doing? I'm going to skip some of the slides I normally have to make this a little shorter. I won't have the screenshots of the Robinhood account because I won't have access to it. But what have I done recently? Just yesterday or the day before, I bought another 50 shares of MAGY. I seem to like this ETF. It owns the underlying ETF of MAGS. And so I'm going to keep adding to this. I'm going to add to this in QQQI for the next several months and see what happens. So let's see what we've gotten for distributions. QDTE came out with this distribution that will come out later today, $645. QQQI paying 125 this month, and SPYI 103. Just a reminder, QDTE pays every week, and there'll be 5 varieties in this month. Next week, I'm expecting these 4 here to pay out. Let's look at the estimates and projected. These columns are what I projected at the very beginning of this project. I started out with 70,000 and I projected I would be at 96,000 today using 72,000 in margin. I'd have a total of 168,000 invested and total return for the year would be 37%. My account would be growing at 0.75% each week and I'd be using 75% of my margin based on the equity. So this is 75% of this approximately. And over here is what's actually happening. I have 81,000. I'm using 77,000 in margin. Got a total 158,000 invested. This week we're down a couple percent. For the year we're up 15.71. I'm using 95% margin of the equity right here. So this is not the same as margin maintenance. This is my own self-imposed limits of margin that I want to use. I want to keep this at 75%, but I've been going over a little bit because I want my total invested to be close to this. This would be the last week of the year down here. And I originally expected to be 110,000. So I'm hoping to get to 100,000 by the end of the year. So I think that's doable. So anyhow, that was what I projected. If we would have kept the house, this is how it would have probably have done. We'd be collecting $700 a month in rent, paying $80 for insurance, $200 for taxes. I'm not calculating any other maintenance in here right now. I'll do that at the end of the year. I'll take an average of the past 3 years and plop some numbers in there so you can see how things would have been. So over here is equity growth. I'm estimating the house would appreciate at 4% per year. So that comes to $233 per month. So it would appreciate it to 72,330. This is the cash accumulation from the rents minus expenses. This would be approximately what the house would be worth with the cash and the equity growth. So far, since November 1st, 2024, 8,100 in ETFs. The house would be at 76,530. So the ETFs are ahead 44.70 since the beginning of this project. Just a quick update. Just wanted to keep everybody in the loop, what's going on. And I'll have another estimate for next week. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will be back with accurate numbers in a couple of weeks. Stay tuned.